The Apple AirPods is going to be our top story because it solved two of our problems. The first is it's actually a noise cancellation headphone. And second is finally they changed that form factor that was not something that I was a big fan of. So let's take a look at these. So these are, as always, typically of what Apple does. You can see the form factor is completely different and the box says so very clearly. Then, of course, as soon as you open it, designed by Apple in California, that of course obviously means it was manufactured in China, but that always also means it's a great product. And then, of course, that beautiful, beautiful box that they come in. Now, remember, like almost everything else in this category more or less was invented by Apple. The box is also your recharger, not your charger only, but your recharger. Just on itself, it has a battery built in. It'll give you more battery life. And within that is, of course, the AirPods, and these now have a brand new moniker on them, and that is AirPod Pro. Now, Apple seems to be using this Pro version or Pro word now for a lot of things. Earlier, it used to be Pro as in for professionals. Now, the way I look at it is, it's in their lineup of things. This is the best of their category. That's how you should look at their Pro. They have it in their phones, they have it in their MacBooks, they have it in their iPads, they now even have it for the AirPod. The biggest difference, of course, besides the so much better form factor, I mean, it's still kind of less wax coming out of your ear. It's still there, but now it actually works much better. The noise cancellation is great. The battery life is fantastic. It's truly a Pro version. So Rubina then spent a few days with these to really find out, could these be the ones that she switches to permanently?
Love them, hate them, but you cannot ignore the Apple AirPods. Now these headphones, these wireless headphones are the world's most popular headphones, and that's why it only makes sense for Apple to keep upgrading them. And so I have with me the upgraded version, the professional version, the Apple AirPods Pro. And today I'm going to take you through my entire day with these. Apple recently launched the Pro upgrade of the AirPods with active noise cancellation and some new features, but they do cost about 25,000 rupees. So should you invest your money in it if you are an Apple user or even an Android user? I'm going to answer that with my experience with these AirPods, which I'm going to actively use for an entire day. The AirPods Pro do have a new look and feel to them. The wireless case is more horizontal, unlike the vertical AirPods 2 case. And even though it's slightly bigger, it still goes comfortably inside the pocket. I mean, look at it. It slides nicely even in the smaller, useless pocket of my jeans. The new earbuds are shorter with more curved stems, which benefit as they improve the call quality. We will check that when I later pick up calls on it. Now let's start by pairing the new AirPods. That's what I like about Apple. All devices can be seamlessly paired. In this case, I have an iPhone ready and working, and all I need to do is open the case of the AirPods Pro, and just like that, there's a pop-up on my screen which asks me to connect, and I'm ready to use them. Unlike the last AirPods, which did not fit me well because the one AirPod on my left kept falling off, the Pro's fit is impeccable because once I wear them, they have a perfect fit. The AirPods Pro box comes with different silicone tips. I chose the medium one, but how do I know they're perfect for me? Well, Apple, to make the Pro smarter, has created something called Ear Tip Fit Test. I did it, and yes, it's the perfect fit. Just in case if you say you don't have the perfect fit, then you get a message that says try a different trip. Now that I'm all set with the Pros in my ears, it's time to start the day. Let's take them out for some exercising and running. I love the fit of these. They held on to me and I didn't even have to worry about them falling. Plus, they are sweat proof, so again, I didn't have any concern of them being damaged. The Pros can be paired with the Apple Watch, so I left my phone behind, which makes so much sense. You know that feeling that you get with noise cancelling earphones like you're underwater? You don't get in these. Apple has put these small vents on the outside of each earbud to equalize the pressure between inside and outside of the ears. Now it's time to get ready and head to work. I'm on my way to NDTV and I'm wearing the AirPods Pro. Currently the noise cancellation mode is on, and I have to say that the noise cancellation is legit. It's really good on the AirPods Pro, it works really well. But now that I'm going to be reaching a traffic signal soon, I will switch on to the transparency mode. have reached NDTV and I have to say that the transparency mode works very well. I mean, I could listen to the traffic noises as well as my own music, and I managed to make it to my work. But now let's talk about the headline feature of the AirPods Pro, which is the noise cancellation. It was convenient to switch. All I had to do was long press and hold the stem. I can toggle between no noise cancellation to transparency mode to the noise cancellation as per the environment. Now let's talk about noise cancellation. Well, it works, and here is how it works. The active noise cancellation continuously adapts to individual ear geometry and headphone fit. An outward facing microphone detects external sound, and AirPods Pro then counter it with equal anti-noise, cancelling outside noise before you hear it. An inward-facing microphone listens inside your ear, enabling AirPods Pro to also eliminate unwanted internal sound with anti-noise. The call quality is excellent on the AirPods Pro, and even though they are short, the person on the other side could hear me clearly.
Hi Rema, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good.
It's almost evening and the AirPods are still charged. The controls are better on these. Press once to play, pause or answer a call, press twice to skip forward and press 3 times to skip back. They will also auto pause when you remove one bud, and you can use them one at a time like the older AirPods. I do wish there was a similar way to control volume, for which I'm required to touch the screen or ask Siri. Now, I could use Siri too, but to me this seemed more convenient. The AirPods Pro sound great. They may not be the best sounding earphones, but they are fun. I can listen to any kind of music on it and enjoy it. That's the beauty of these wireless earphones. It's the end of the day and I have to say that these AirPods are perfect for me and I will buy them for myself. Now they are smart, they sound good, they stay put in my ears, and the noise cancellation works really well. Now if you are an Android user, then I would suggest don't go for these, buy another pair of headphones because they are very expensive for 25,000 rupees, as they won't give you the same experience you were expecting that you get on an iPhone. But if you are an iPhone user, then yes, they are the perfect companion and they will get you through your day with a skip in your step, and who wouldn't mind that?